My name is Gene Panchenko. I'm here to support Anwar. I'm the guy that's been projecting his photographs onto buildings to try to raise awareness of his plight. I think he's been treated very unfairly. Our immigration system is broken and it needs fixing, and I'm willing to be a part of doing that.
Hi, I'm Hanan, Anwar's friend, and we're here at the place where he used to take pictures of the eagles, and the same place where he got to meet a lot of people, photographers, and the same people who are here. They are attending this event to support and show their love to Anwar and how they want him back. You can follow us in Anwar's Facebook page that I'm one of the admins, and follow the hashtag Bring Anwar Back.
So I'm here today. My name's Kirk Moldoff. I'm a friend of Anwar's, and I also learned to photograph eagles by studying with him. He's the first person I met down here at Steamboat Dock, and he would take me around the area and also teach me how to understand the behavior of them. Very generous person, and everybody enjoyed seeing his images of hummingbirds, eagles, the fox kids in the den, incredible patience. And I'm here to show support because I think there's something called due process, and that you don't send somebody back to a nation at war without such. And I hope we get him back soon.
My name is Zaid Naji, Anwar friend. I met Anwar several years back, actually, when I started doing some activism. I'm originally still a merchant, but the events around us in the Yemeni American community pushed us, or actually in the Yemeni community, after the 2011 Arabic Spring, and I met Anwar actually at a protest. So maybe that will speak a little bit of Anwar. The thing that hurt me the most about Anwar is the fact is most immigrants are they are like for us, we are Yemeni Americans. That means part of us are Yemeni and part of us are American. Many people who come from other countries, the dominant side is usually the motherland side, not with Anwar. Anwar is an American. And this is the saddest thing to me. He is right now in Yemen like a fish in water. When he was here in the state, I rarely saw him at events in the community other than activism. He was an American. He goes to American events. He embraced the American culture fully. And to me right now, in Yemen, he's like out of his comfort zone. In fact, I think he's way out of his comfort zone. He loved America. All his friends, when he come to activism, were non-Yemeni. So really, they don't just deported Anwar. They really took away his heart. Anwar right now in Yemen is heartless. That's one element I want to say. The other thing is Anwar and his activism against what's wrong in Yemen. Anwar really one of the few people who wanted to brought the American culture to Yemen. He really cares about Yemen, and he saw how great this culture is, or this, he wanted the principles of America to go to Yemen. What's that mean? It means that Anwar really made a lot of enemies, powerful enemies in Yemen. He wasn't against one side in Yemen. There's a proxy war in Yemen. That means there's two sides, and there's many players. They all influenced by one side or another. Anwar was against both sides. Again, what does that mean? It means that Anwar is really, really right now in danger. He is hiding in a hotel room. He couldn't even go to the next block. If they found out that Anwar, it's the guy who spoke at protest in front of the UN against many of the craziness that they are selling, I think we would be talking about something else when it comes to Anwar. So really, Anwar is an American who's in Yemen. Anwar is not one of those activists that is aligned with one side or another, or who has aspiration for political advancement. Anwar is a photographer. Everybody knows about his talent in photography, and He's not a politician. He has no aspiration in that field. He was just a good human being, has a talent, and found himself in a place where he could help people, and he did. And by doing so, in that side of the world, you alienate so many peoples. So this American guy who embraced the culture of America, who is really is like a fish out of water in Yemen now, is really in danger. With that say, I hope, and I am so inspired by his friends and the efforts that's been doing. I hope that this does not end. It's hard with so many pain in the world, that it's very hard for us to forget about Anwar or people who are in similar situation. I hope that don't happen, and I hope to see Anwar in America, in the water that he deserved to be, live in the culture that he believed in, and keep on making the world beautiful through his amazing talent, which is photography.
My name is Colin Smith. I'm with the county legislature here in the county of Westchester. I'm here today to show support for Mr. Anwar, for bringing him back home. He was a real asset and pillar of this community for many years, and he's touched the lives of many people here and many of those who aren't here. There's been a real groundswell of support for him since he was detained and subsequently deported. I believe it was in January, and we want to bring Anwar home, and I'm here to lend my voice to that effort today, to support those of us who want to see that happen. I know there's been a lot of work by people who are here, people who are not here, behind the scenes, attempting to reach out to our local, state, and federal officials, to have them to do what they can for this effort, because we want him back. Anwar lived in this community for over 20 years. He built his home here. He built his life here. He built a business here, and it's just not right that he is just ripped away from that without really a moment's notice, and without any opportunity for due process, as far as my understanding goes. So that's why I'm here today, and I'm really hoping that this, along with many of the other efforts that have been underway to secure his return, will at the end of the day be successful, and we'll have Anwar back home with us. Thank you.